can you count the trees?
6.
Oh, how'd you count so fast?
Because I counted the
You knew there were 5, and next was
6.
6. We're gonna have to mix it up, huh? Okay, so trace the number.
6.
How many hats do you see? Let's count.
7.
Count them, let's see. You count, show me counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
That's 7.
Okay, good job.
How many inches?
Do you see? Let's count.
8.
Okay, good job. Because it doesn't have the E on the end. When it doesn't have an E, then the A says at. Oh, now what does it say?
8.
Because the E's there. The I says its own name.
Find. Funny. K. Big. Black.
Okay, so half a teaspoon of sugar. Let's see if you can dissolve it in your water. How warm is your water?
Pretty warm.
Okay.
No.
No. You knew the answer. So does water dissolve everything?
No.
No. What did it dissolve?
The salt, the sugar. That's pretty much it. But first it says I need to clean up my mess.
It does say you need to clean up your mess. You're right. Good job.
Also said I needed to wear safety glasses, but you know.
No safety glasses. Are you injured? You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you live through the experiment, Peyton?
Yeah, it was dangerous.
This year marks our 6th year of homeschooling. We started right after we adopted Connor and Nevaeh. We thought it would be kind of a good way to really solidify our family and to just spend a lot of time together. I am a teacher by trade, so I wouldn't say that that necessarily helped me because really homeschooling doesn't look a lot like a classroom, and so trying to balance that was maybe a little bit difficult. I want my kids to be and feel like they're at home when they're homeschooling. So at first we did not start with a homeschool classroom. We did all of our homeschooling at the kitchen table. And we have really gone back and forth over the years with having a homeschool room and not having a homeschool room. We have one now, but we don't use it. We homeschool everywhere but in that room usually. We're all over the place and we're outside. That's our favorite place to homeschool. I think I can get the most done with the kids outside. I can let one or two run and take a break while I work with one individually and then kind of swap out. So that's my favorite thing to do, is just homeschool outside in the mornings. That seems to work best for us. Over the years, I would have to say that I've had to learn to be creative, to work with each of our different children's different learning styles. Right now, I have little boys coming up who are going to be harder to teach to read and to sit down and do that seat work. Like, they just want to go and do and play. They don't want to have to sit and do schoolwork. So we have to kind of sneak it in throughout the day.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Okay, count how many you're getting.
1, 2, 2.
Got some helpers? Helper chickens? 3 eggs. Look at it.
Oh.
So, how many eggs are already in there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, and we're gonna add how many more that we got today? Okay, so we're gonna add 3 more eggs to our carton.
3.
Now how many eggs do we have? So we have 6 plus 3.
3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 eggs. Good job. So we have to do creative things like having Grayson push the numbers on the microwave so that he's learning numbers and we're talking about numbers. And we read lots of books and practice writing his name in sidewalk chalk. We go around the farm and we find things that start with the letter that we're working on. We have to be active and moving learners, and at some point I'll probably do a whole blog or vlog on that and talk about my little boys and what I'm going to do with them, but I'm still figuring that out. We're going to do it for 1 minute and 58 seconds. So I need you to push a 1. That's right. We're going to start with a 1. Where's the 1? Push the 1 first. Right? And then what? 58 is a 5. Yep. And an 8. Remember the 8 is like a racetrack? Yes. 58. And then start. Good job. We have a ton of May and June birthdays, summer birthdays in our family. And even before we homeschooled, when we sent them to public school, our rule was if you have a May birthday or after, that we hold you out a year and we wait a year to let you mature before you go to school. So all of our kids have started school basically, well, everyone else would consider a year late. So as 6-year-olds, they've started. Connor is an exception to the rule. He was a February birthday. Connor does go to public school. We have homeschooled him some years and he has gone to public school some years. He needed a separate teacher and a separate mom. And so we just made that choice for him individually. We look at each of our kids, what's best for them. And for him, it was public school. If you ask my kids, none of them really know what grade they're in. Bentley, well, except for Connor, of course, because he's in public school. But Bentley and Peyton have finally figured it out. But the younger kids, when people say, oh, what grade are you in this year? They kind of were like, don't know. And it's because there's not a specific grade that they're in. They're just working at their level and of academics, what they can do, and they're getting those basics and those foundations. But I'll tell you, technically this year we have a preschooler, Jackson, who's 4, and he comes in and out and does not do a lot of seat work. He does when he wants to. He has his little workbook if he wants to do it, just so he doesn't feel left out. But most of the time he doesn't do a lot of seat work, and that is just fine. School, that kind of seat work is optional for him, definitely. But he is learning. He's absorbing the things that we're learning. He reads books with us. We do lots of outside things, and he's always involved in those. And he's just doing lots of preschool learning and playing. And playing is learning work for children that age. Grayson is technically a kindergartner this year. He is 6, so, and a May birthday, so he started late. We did go ahead and get started with kindergarten work with him last year, starting to learn letters and numbers and just kind of gently homeschool him. Nevaeh is 7 and a 1st grader. Connor is 11 and he's a 6th grader at public school. Peyton is 14 and he is technically an 8th grader, but he is kind of between 8th grade and freshman work. Bentley is 16 and she is technically a sophomore this year. Bentley made this lion that's like super cool. Look at the teeth and everything. I don't know what you can see. There we go. There we go. I can see it well. Okay. And this, you had, the project was, tell me again, you had to...
I had to make a model of something that Solomon put in the temple.
Okay. And so he put how many bronze lions?
12.
12 bronze lions. So she made a model out of Nevaeh's pink Play-Doh of a bronze lion, which I think is really cool. Good job, Billy. I would say that schooling is fairly relaxed until they hit 2nd or 3rd grade. Somewhere in there we start really adding in science and history. But before that, we really just focus on the reading, writing, and arithmetic and just getting those basic skills down. These are sandpaper letters, aren't they? And so, you want to feel one, Nevaeh? See how it's bumpy? Yeah. So Grayson's got them all matched up, the capitals and the lowercase letters, and he's going to trace over them while we say the letter sound. So, ah.
Apple.
Right, like apple. That's right. B.
Bentley.
That's right. Pip.
Pip was a pig. Pip had a pig
Big car.
car.
Uh-huh.